Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. How are you? I hope you all will be fine by the grace of the God. Most welcome in Hussaini Public School HMT Srinagar. I am your English teacher. Today I am going to teach you writing skills, and particularly I will talk about notes writing. I will show you the format of notes writing and will give example regarding that writing as well. So first of all, what is writing skill? English language has 4 skills. We have listening, we have speaking, we have reading and writing. Writing simply is communication of ideas, or we can say thoughts, to someone. It is the process of using symbols. Symbols here mean letters of alphabet, punctuation and spaces to communicate our thoughts, ideas in a readable form. Bacon says, reading marked a good man, conference a ready man, and writing an exact man. If you want to be exact in English language, okay, you need to be develop this writing skill. Okay, if you are a good speaker of any language, it's not necessary you are a good writer. If you are a good writer, it's not necessary you can be a good speaker. So the issue is you must know all the skills of any language. You must develop the 4 skills of English language particularly. So let's come to this issue. That's the most important thing. That's how we can develop these writing skills. We know we have different types of writings. We have argumentative writing, we have descriptive writing, we have narrative writing, we have creative writing, etc. Communication may not always be face to face, while we can judge a person by his facial expressions, by his gestures, his tones, by his intonation, etc. For instance, if we want to communicate with a person who is not in front of us, the big question is, can you communicate? Can you communicate with him? The answer is yes, we can communicate. How? In writing. Okay, we can write to him and make ourselves understood. This writing, now is not restricted to articles, to dramas, to books, to novels, to poetry, to this letters, or you can say paragraphs, etc. Nowadays, computers, offers a wide range of opportunities to write documents, to write emails, to write these faxes, etc. So it has made this process more complex, because a writer has to be familiar with a dazzling era of tools to be organized, prepare and present his write-ups. So writing need to be developed. Okay, a good writer, first we can say, is first he formulate a plan in his head, then he thinks what he has to write, how he has to write, to whom he has to write. That means he is well aware about the technique, about the content. Then he constantly revises, reviews, and then whatever he has written. So in simple words, we can say, to summarize, we can say, if a person want to be a master in any skill, particularly in writing, he must be aware regarding what that is the acronym CODA. So here C, stands for, C stands for what? Collecting. Okay, then O, organizing. Organizing. the drafting, editing, or redrafting. This is the process. First, a good writer collects the ideas, the information of any event, of any happenings. Then he organizes it. Okay, then he draft it roughly. Then he edit it. Okay, after when he do editing, then he redraft that piece of writing so that it will give him the effective writing piece. Okay, so this was all about the coder, the acronym coder. Okay, if you want to be a good writer, you must follow this process. So let's come to the main topic, that's notes writing. What's notes? Notes is the formal means of communication. Okay, the purpose of notes is to announce, to display information to a specific group of people. It meant painted up information, okay, on display boards, okay, in schools, in colleges, in universities, or in a public place. So now I will show you the format of notes writing. Okay, what's a format? Format is that first of all you have to write the name of the issuing authority, the organization, the issuing office. Okay, then you have to write the word notes in capital letters as well. Then on the left side you write a date. Then there is body, okay, which we can also say the content. Then there is a sign, name and designation of issuing person. So I will show you the format. First of all, here the name of organization, okay, in capital letters. You can say here name of organization, or you can say issuing authority, I can say agency, okay, or issuing office. So this is the first step. Then here in capital letters you can leave here a line, then notes in capital letters, then you can leave a line, one more line, then here date, and date you can write like this, 4th March 20. Okay, now here comes heading, specific heading, title. Okay, this heading and title must be attractive, catchy. Then the body, okay, here you can say body or content, body, okay, body. Here 3 W's are very important. That's what is the event, when, time and date, here time and date. Then what, when, where, that means place. Okay, then at closing lines, sign, name, designation, okay, designation. So this is the format how we can draft notes. You have to keep in mind, first you should be very careful regarding this name of the organization. Okay, if it's school, then you can write the name of your school here and in capital letters. Then you can leave the line, then the word notes, very important, in capital letters, and then the date you can't write like this, 4th March. No, this is not the way to write the date. You have to write like this, 4th March. Okay, so then heading, title, okay, should be very catchy, attractive. Then the body, in body there should come these W's. What, when, where is the event, then sign of the issuing person, name, okay, his designation. If you have been asked, you are a student of 10th class, you can write 10th class. If you are asked, you are a secretary of cultural club, you can write here, secretary of cultural club. If you are a head boy, you can write here. If you are a head girl, okay, you can write here, head girl, and name. So this is the format. I will give you the example, how we can write. The examiner can ask you a question like, you are Amir. If he has asked, you are Amir, you can't write your name. Okay? You have to write like that accordingly. What is the information in the question? You have to draft your notes accordingly. For example, the examiner has asked you are an Amir. Okay, cultural program is going to be organized in our school, so you have to inform the students of our school. So you are Amir, like that. I can write name here in capital letters. Hussaini Public High School, Srinagar. Then you can leave here a line. You can write the word notes. Okay, then date. For example, you can write here 20, and then the title. So what is the event? It's about cultural program. Cultural program. Then cultural program, then you can write the body. Okay, here this is the general information for all the students that or cultural club is going to organize a cultural program on, if there is date mentioned in the question, you can write here. If not, you can write imagery date. Okay, so should be relevant. Whatever you are going to add information in notes writing or in any writing, it should be relevant to the question, okay? On, and it should be different. This date should be different from this date. If it's 5th June, okay, it should be, if it's 5th, then on 10th June. So 10th June, 20 time at 2 p.m. Please, very important, where it is, because this is when it is, where it is, venue, okay, can I choose? Auditorium hall, okay, this is the place. Interested students can give or submit their names to the under sign it. This is the body, okay. Now here I can write closing lines, that means here is a sign, okay, name. I said your Amir, can I write here Amir? If the name is not mentioned, then you can write here ABC. You can't write your name, okay? Then what he is? He is the secretary of Cultural Club here. Then after that you can keep these notes within a box. That's very important, okay? So you should keep in mind the steps. This box, to keep notes within a box, is very important, okay? If you will not keep it in box, then you will, reduce, your marks will be deducted in the exam. So you have to keep in mind this thing as well. After that, the word limit is 50. You can't exceed. Then the most important thing is that I can say yes. So you can leave here line. This is the line here. You can leave here a line as well, and you can here leave here line as well. Should be brief, okay, to the point, and not exceed the word limit, okay, and just keep these notes within a box. And you should try to write these notes, the body, in a PSU voice as well. So if you are talking about, or we talk about this word limit, so body, the words of the bodies will be counted, okay, not these words of the body. So this was all about the format, and also this was the example for you how you can format, how you can draft notes.